Hey everyone, welcome back to Cade City. My name is Jorvik, and today we're continuing work on the Montage building. So I did a little bit of building off screen, but I went through some design changes that I felt like deserved to be in the part of the video. So let's go ahead and talk about those right now. So overall, the design of the building is the same. It's just this top part right here. I also decided to add an elevator shaft that goes up to this kind of like office area that I think would be really cool and just adds a little bit more character to the building. Part of this remodel required me to remove some of the glass that we installed in last video, but it's okay because I think this looks a lot better and I'm glad we're going through these changes. As you can see, adding this observation deck at the top of the tower really adds character to this building, and I'm really glad that I am now installing it. So let's go ahead and continue with the build. So I wanted to emulate the same design elements up here as I did down there, so adding the brick walls and the glass. This is actually full glass box up here, and then I got panes on the front, and I think that the panes with that look looks a little bit better than if it was blocks. So what we're going to do now is basically finish this top part right here, and then we are going to work on the secondary buildings around the building. So let's go ahead and get started. So what I want to do is pull out some black glass, and we are just going to fill in these. Oh, wait, actually, do I want full blocks or do I want panes? Let's see what looks better. I think aesthetically the panes look better because there is that little bit of a recess in there than the full block. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go with panes. Yeah, for sure. Okay, and that is done with the panes. Now I want to do the same thing right here that I did with the front here. So we're going to pull this all the way across. And since this is primarily the back of the building, it doesn't have to be as pretty as the front. So I think for here, we are just going to fill this in completely. And let's grab our deep slate slabs, and we're just going to basically build around this elevator shaft here. Okay, so now for here, we are going to, we'll just make this, is that gonna come down all the way? So this is like where the elevators would come up, right? So I wanna, and we'll bring that back a little bit. Pull this up here. I don't think we need it that high, so let's pull this down, and then we'll pull this all the way across. There we go. Then we can get rid of that, get rid of this, and then replace this all with oak planks. Okay, and the reason why I want to do this is because I wanted to put in some concrete powder, because the concrete powder has that kind of gravelly look without it being gravel, and it's something that you would see on top of a building, like kind of like an asphalt or kind of like a concrete, you know, on top of a building. I think it looks really nice. I do this with a lot of my buildings. It's either light gray powder or dark or black powder, but that works right there. All right, cool. I can get rid of this. I won't need that anymore. All right, so let's finish up this building here. We still got this glass to install on the back here. I thought about doing the entire wall black, and you know what? Looking at it, I might still do that, because it does look a little weird with the glass here and then how it's just gray and on the way back. And plus it would help block out the ability to see through, because if we go up front here, you can see what I'm talking about. Like there's the back wall, and then it's just the blue glass again. So I think for the back, I think I want it to be fully filled in. So let's see. Let's do one side and see what that looks like. And that's what that looks like. And I think obviously keeping the glass up top, because it does add that kind of the skyline look. Yeah, I think I like that. Let's see what it looks like from the front, because that's mostly what I'm worried about, is the front of it. Yes, I do like that. Now obviously you can see through the black stained glass, but it does have that weird effect of like the black stained glass like matches with that, right? But if we're on ground level from here, you know, it doesn't look too bad, and especially like it does sort of line up, like you can kind of puzzle it together. Yes, interesting. I do really like the look of this building. When I originally designed this, I didn't think that the black stained glass with the cyan, like it just makes it look futuristic, I guess. Like it looks like a technology center, which is what I'm going for. So that is that. So let's fill in that back bit, and then we can kind of figure out how we want to build these secondary buildings on the side. Okay, and that is the entire back filled, and even from the back it doesn't look bad. Like I think it looks really nice. Like if we were, so like here's like the road that's going to continue this way. If we were coming on this road, you can still see it. I forgot about that that skull. But you can still see it, you know, like as you're coming into the city, right? And then like you come in through the tunnel here, and then this is where you enter the city here, and then boom, you're in it. Like there it is. And then yeah. Okay, yeah, so I do like that. I do like that in the back there. Okay, so let's talk about the roof. We can come back to, because I do want to figure out how I want to, do I want to put glass right here or fill this out? It looks like, oh yes, I did remember I brought these up as well. So let's do the same thing. I only brought them up a couple, so we'll do that just like so. Okay, so let's work on the secondary building. So we're going to have to do some landscaping a little bit. Now realistically, I probably should have done this offline, but here we are. So I'm gonna get some, nope, that's concrete powder, my bad. There we go. This is what I want. So this, we're just gonna kind of build stilts here. This doesn't really matter. We are gonna be building stairs here. Okay, so there's that. So basically this wall kind of starts the secondary building, and I am going to get rid of these trees. Cool. So while those trees are burning, we're gonna come over here. I'm gonna set fire to those trees. Don't worry, I am a tree lover. It's just these guys are in my way right now, and they will be replaced, so don't worry about that. Every tree I destroy in this world will be brought back in tenfold. Cool, so that's gonna be burning away. Hopefully it doesn't catch. Yeah, it won't catch, because that's wool and fire spreads on, so if fire gets on that, it's gonna be bad. Okay, so I did go in here into this lobby area. I cleared out the circle, or the oval, because we didn't need it anymore. So now this is a big open space, and this will allow like us to enter into the secondary buildings. So the secondary buildings are also going to be on like a pad here. So we're gonna have like some of it here, and then like some of it is also going to be on the ground floor. We'll bring this all the way out. This will come all the way this way. There you go. Bring this across. So how I imagine it is essentially just like how that building kind of sits on a foundation and it's raised a little bit. It's going to, the same thing is going to be for this secondary building, but part of it is going to be on ground level. So we're gonna have to build, this will probably have to be flattened out, because I want, I'm trying to think of like logistically, like how would this building work, right? So I'm thinking maybe like a 4 or 5 story building, And I did design one, but I don't know if it'll work for this area because I changed the design of this building. Okay, well, let's just do this. Okay, so let's pull this all the way around. Let's basically fill out this pad here. Okay, so now that we have that in, we're going to come over here. Let's pull out our materials again. I still want this to be made out of gray wool. I just like the texture of this, of the wool in this texture pack, and it fits so well with this building. So in theory, we would have a kind of walkway here because these buildings would be connected. I do want to pull this building out just a little bit further just to kind of add, you know, some more structure, just like how we have on the extensions of those buildings. And then, actually, does that equal by accident? Well, I'll be darned, it is. Look at me. So we're going to pull this all the way down. And now, in my original design, I had these, like, really wide, but I don't know if I want them really wide. I wonder if I can get away with them being a little bit skinnier. So let's count this out. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's do 15. I always like building buildings in odd numbers because it just helps with doorways and I like symmetry. So it's 12, 13, 14, 15. Then we'll pull this all the way down. Yeah, we'll line it up with that. And then we'll pull this kind of in the middle here. So that should be, I lied, that might be the middle. Yeah, that's the middle. Okay, all right, cool. So you kind of see what I'm going for. And we're also going to add the same design element as this doorway here. Well, let's just pull this up some distance, and then we can come back down here, and then we can trim off the top. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then let's do one more. I think 5 floors would be good. Yeah. This would go a little bit higher for the roof, but it's just for the sake. So then we'll pull this up. Pull this over. So let's go ahead and just build the frame here. Okay, so there is the frame of the building. Or the side piece, and that doesn't look too bad. I think that is a nice like little companion piece. Oops, sorry building. I think that's a nice little companion piece to that. And as I was building this, I was wondering, would it make sense for me to build one here and one here, or just build one here and then maybe build more of like a campus out this way? Because I'm thinking, as I develop the lore for Cade City, like, what was this building used for? Now, obviously, back in the day, you know, when Montage was here, you know, we would role play being business partners and developing buildings and sites for, you know, the city, which is all fun and games, but, you know, we're grown now. And so it's like, what would this building be used for? And I've always wanted to have like a technology research, you know, whatever center in the city. And I think this is a good start for it. So when it comes to having tech buildings like these, I'm thinking that over here, we clear out this pad and make more of like a park area as part of this park area. And then in the back here, we kind of level this mountain. It's going to take a lot of work. Actually, we'll probably keep the mountain and just build around it and make this mountain like a centerpiece for this campus. And I think that would be really, really cool. Again, it's going to take a lot of work, but I think I'm going to keep just that one building here. And then we'll build satellite buildings just like around here. All kind of in the same style as this main building, but I think keeping a lot of the natural land here, and while also servicing what this research is for, I think would be really, really nice. So with that being said, let's finish up the design of this building, and then we can kind of talk about final plans a little bit more. So for the front facade, we're going to kind of keep this same design like I mentioned before. So let's figure out how we want to do this. I think if we basically just replace these, good, so this is why I like building, and yeah, awesome. So we'll take these all the way up here. Maybe not all the way up. We'll put like a buffer there, and then we'll extend this out. So that'll be the start of the roof there. Extend this out all the way. Oops, this will come down here, and it connects with that. That's good. Actually, we'll bring it out one more now that I'm looking at it. Man, my dog is still snoring. Can you hear her? Gosh, dude, she's so loud. Alright, so let's finish putting in these pillars. Okay, now that those are in place, let's put in the glass. And I'm thinking we'll do maybe that. Well, let's figure this out. So we do 3 here, maybe 1, 3. Yeah, that could work. That could work. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Doorway here, we will make this all blue. So let's do that. And we'll do the same thing we did. Ooh, that kind of looks cool. I kind of like the idea that these all open, right? Yeah, I like that. Okay, so let's finish putting these in. Okay, so that is the front of this building. And again, it does kind of fit the same design element as that building. So for the sides of this building, I feel like we can change this up a little. I would like to emulate the pillar there, but instead of it being gray wool, it being the light gray wool. Is that equal? It's hard to tell from here. It's equal with the base, but I want it to be equal with the actual pillar. So we can pull this up, and this can kind of be a secondary design element on the side of this building here. Now for the inside wall, because this is, well, on the inside, we don't really have to do much here. I do want to bring this up, create a doorway here, you know, because you will be able to walk in between these buildings here. And then essentially, this is just going to be one solid wall. Now, unless I decide to go in and add offices, but that would require to extend this building and kind of destroy the shape of that. So we're not going to really do that. So let's go ahead and fill in this wall here. Right, so that is that wall finished, and let's finish this as well. For that, we're just going to make this also a solid wall. Okay, so now we are going to, let's see, how do we want to do this? We'll do 2 there, 2 there. Doesn't have to be exact, and what can go here is like a back door maybe. Again, as we develop this area more, I will add more stuff here, but we will add like, just add like a little back door right here. Cool. And then we'll do the same thing on this side. Okay, so there's that back side done, and it does look pretty nice. I might have to figure out what I want to do with that white. I don't know if I want that white there. And then for the roof, for this roof bit here, we're actually going to grab some grass blocks, and we are going to essentially just add like a terraced garden up here. If I can get close enough, there we go. Okay, and there we go. And then let's grab our polished deep slate slabs. I'm not going to put grass on this side. We're just going to put grass on the other side. And there we go. I don't know what I want to do with that yet. Not until I finish that building. And there we go. I think that is a good, that's a good start to this kind of campus area. I still don't know if I want to add the second building right here or not. I think I'm just going to kind of play around with it and just really see like what I have to work with this area, because I did want this area to be a park as well. And only because it's just super mountainous. I mean, it's not Mount Cade over there, but it is still pretty mountainous right here. And plus I have this nature trail here. I think it would be cool to add a trail that goes up here where you can get up to this campus area if you wanted to. Obviously I'm going to put in a road. That road's going to actually kind of curve up to get to this terrace level here. So there will be a road network up here, at least right here. So yeah, I think that's a good stopping point for that. And then all we have to do is just fill in the walking path here, put in the stairs, and I think that'll be good. But that can be done off camera because that stuff's pretty boring. But as for this building, I'd say it's, 95% of the way there. There's only one thing we have to do. And once we do that thing, this video will be over. And that is put M.E.T at the top. Okay, so how we're going to do this is that we're going to find the center of the building, which is pretty easy. It's right here. And we're going to take our glowstone, and we're basically just going to, it'll be there, like that, maybe. Or maybe we'll bring it down. Yeah, we'll bring it down one more. So, alright, so there is the E, and then from here we can build out the rest of it. So the T will go here. And then the M, let's see, will go, I want them to be relatively equal. So I think we'll have it come down here and then go up here. Alright, just like that. So there is M.E.T. Met. So now what we're going to do is replace all of this. And this is actually, I don't know if you can tell, so this is 3 layers thick. And the reason for that is because I want to put M.E.T on the back side here, but I haven't decided yet. So we're going to replace this all with gray wool. Alright, so there is all of that glass filled in. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our black stained glass and we're going to create a border this way, just on the outside. And then one of the colors that Montage had in his building was purple. So we're going to fill in this whole thing with purple stained glass. These are the panes, obviously. And then once we do that, this should be ready for the reveal. So I fly out this way and boom, there she is. The M.E.T building now stands proudly in Cade City. And let's see what it looks like at night. There she goes. And there she is at night. Now obviously there will be more lights here, and I will put some lights in the building, but there she is, M.E.T shining bright in the skyline there. It's crazy how, because there's no lights there, it kind of blends in with the dark midnight sky. But there she is. She has a place among the rest of the giants here. And from my office, I can see her clear as day. Look at that. Beautiful. But anyways, guys, that's it. That'll do it for this video. And this will complete the M.E.T rebuild project. Once this building is actually 100% done and this area is filled out, it'll really tie in the skyline. And Montage, buddy, if the universe somehow brings this video to you and you see what I've done with this tower and you like it, just let me know, man. Just know that you always have a place here in Cade City. But anyways, guys, that'll be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this 2-parter. For these bigger projects that take more design and care, they'll probably be broken up into multiple parts. But if you like this video, please leave a like and comment what your favorite building is on the city so far. And as always, if you have any ideas on what I can add to the city, please let me know. But with that being said, thank you for visiting Cade City. My name is Jorvik. I'll see you next time.